guys, welcome back. So today's video is going to be about my top 5 foundations. Now these are the foundations that I've been using constantly and I'm loving these foundations. Yes, I will be talking about every foundation like a sort of mini review with its pros and cons as well. So yes, without further ado, let's get into the video. The first foundation that I will be talking about is the cheapest one out there, and it's the Lakme Perfect Me Liquid Foundation. This is super old in the sense that it has been in the market for quite a time, like a very long time. I've been loving this so much simply because it is so cheap, but even though it's cheap, it's not like the quality is not cheap. Quality wise, it is a beautiful foundation. It has a beautiful texture. It has a very beautiful texture. I love how it looks on my skin, and this shade is what shade? Natural Shell is really nice for me, and I love the consistency of this. When you put it at the back of your hand, you're like, man, that's so liquidy, but it blends in like a dream, and it's just a beautiful foundation. I think this is the only foundation that I don't have a con of. The only thing about this foundation is that it is available only in 3 shades, which is obviously not apt for Indian skin tones. We cannot be just categorized in 3 shades, so that's a little but I guess that's the problem with every single brand, because they just don't care about the deeper skin tones. They don't understand that a lot of their market is in the deeper skin tones, and if they do start doing that, it's going to help them grow as a brand as well. But I guess the brands don't really understand that. And also I'm really sad because Lakme is an Indian brand and they don't they're not really sensitive to the Indian skin tones. That's a little more coverage wise, it's quite sheer and slightly buildable. I mean, you can build it up to like medium, but beyond that it will start looking cakey. It gives a really nice sheen to your face. It's not a lot of like sort of a glow, but it's a nice sheen that gives you a very healthy glow. If you can find a shade in this particular foundation, then I think this is like totally worth it. This is like 110 rupees I think, and it is beautiful. It gives a beautiful finish. If you're looking for something sheer coverage just to even out your skin tone, but it also gives you a nice sheen, a healthy glow, then this foundation is perfect. It's also like 110 bucks, so that's like amazing. Also with this foundation, you need to be sure that you blend out the foundation as quickly as possible, because it tends to settle very fast on your skin, and then it becomes a little difficult to blend it out. Otherwise it is like beautiful. It can blend out like a dream, and I really love that. But you just have to be super quick because it settles down very fast on your skin, and then it's difficult to blend it out. My next favorite foundation is the Revlon Colorstay foundation, and this is in the normal to dry skin variant. I do have combination skin, normal to combination skin, but the thing is I don't like matte foundations because they tend to settle on my dry patches, and that is something I absolutely hate. So I prefer foundations that are not matte, that are on the dewy side, so I prefer them, and that's why I got this one in the normal to dry variant, and this is in the shade Fresh Peach. This also has an SPF of 20, which is great. I love that about this foundation. It also comes with a pump, as you can see, which I love. I love foundations that have pump because it is just so much more convenient and so much more hygienic to have a pump in your foundation. So yes, the only problem I have with my foundation is the packaging. Like, it just doesn't fit, and it's probably just this particular product, like the one that I got, has this issue because this doesn't fit it. Like, for some reason they don't fit together. So yeah, I'm just going to use it like this. So anyway, this is in the glass bottle. Even the Lakme one was in the glass bottle, and this is again in the glass bottle with a pump, which I love. It has 30 ml of product, and the Lakme one had 27 ml of product. I love the fact that Revlon came out with 2 different variants in the same range, because you don't really have to be like, no, the formula is great but it's matte so I can't really use it because I'm dry skin person, or you can't be like, no, the formula is nice but it's dewy and I'm an oily skin person and I can't use it. That's not the case, because this has like both the dry to normal one and then the combination to oily one, so you can go for your own range. But I think every range has just 3 shades, or maybe I'm wrong, I don't know. I think there are only 3 shades. Really nice, but I think for a dry skin person, I'm not sure. Tell me if you're using this and if you're a dry skin person, if this works for you, because for me it works fine because I'm a normal to combination skin person. But for dry skin person, I'm not sure this is hydrating enough. For me, this is perfectly fine. This is great and amazing, works beautifully for me. It is slightly light, like a tinge light for me, but I can make it work with other foundations, so that's not an issue. This has a really great coverage. It has like medium coverage and it can be built up to a full coverage, which is great. You can layer it up for like 2 times, but after that it will start looking a little bit cakey, which is quite obvious. Also, this has SPF of 20, which is great, but it also means that you cannot wear it if you're going to click pictures, like flash pictures. So if you're going for a night out and you know you're going to be clicking a lot of pictures, I don't really suggest this one because it is going to flash back. Coverage, you can totally layer this up, it will work beautifully, it won't look cakey. But yes, after 2 layers it will look cakey, but 2 layers will give you perfect coverage, so that's great. So my next favorite foundation is something which has been really like raved about. Something that has been really like raved about, and it's quite affordable as well. This is the Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, and this is in the normal to oily variant. We don't really have the dewy plus smooth one in India yet. I hope they launch that in India super soon because I'm quite excited for that. And one is in the shade 128 Warm Nude, and this is like a perfect match for my skin tone. It matches me so perfectly well that I love it. It's retails for ₹525, which is super affordable. I love the fact that it's affordable. Maybe this foundation does a lot of things that it says that it does. Like, it mattifies your face, it fills in. Your consistency is on the liquidy side, and it mattifies your face, and there is no like sheen or shine, but it also does not make your face look flat, which a lot of matte foundations do, which is great. I really like that. Only thing I don't like is that it does not come with a pump. So this is what the cap situation looks like. It is not something I like because when you have to pour this, I always take so much more than I need, and it's also not very hygienic, so that's a little bit of a problem. But otherwise, this is a beautiful foundation. Another problem I have with this is that it settles on my dry patches, which I have with every single like matte foundation, that it settles on my dry patches, which I don't like at all. What I like to do is I mix this with my Pond's BB cream. Pond's BB cream is quite hydrating and it's very like dewy. So I mix this foundation with my Pond's BB cream and they give me the perfect combination. If somebody who has like oily skin, combination to oily skin, and you want something mattifying and also you don't really have dry patches, then this foundation is perfect for you. If you do have a lot of dry patches, I don't really suggest this foundation to you. If you have not too many dry patches and they can be handled with applying a little bit of moisturizer and keeping them hydrated, then this is great. But if not, if you have a lot of dry patches, then I don't really suggest this foundation to you. Otherwise, this is a great foundation. Love the consistency, love the coverage, love the fact that it is so buildable. So yes, I love this foundation. Only if I mix it with my BB cream. If you're somebody with oily skin, then go ahead and get your hands on this. This is a must for a combination to oily skin. The next foundation is my absolute favorite out of all the 5 foundations, and it's the Studiowest Pure Passion Flawless Finish Makeup Foundation. This is beautiful. I love the finish of this, I love the coverage of this, I love everything about this. Also, the packaging is like full 10 on 10. It comes with this cap, it comes in a tube, and it has a pump. which is amazing. This is so travel friendly, this is hygienic. Everything that I look in a packaging is there in this one. I'm in the shade light beige and this retails for ₹550, which is again quite affordable, like very affordable. This has a medium coverage and is buildable to full coverage, so that is amazing again. It comes in 4 shades only, but all these 4 shades are meant for Indian skin tone. So this shade, which is number 1 light beige, is slightly like a touch darker for me, but I can make it work because my neck is darker than my face, so it kind of works well for me. But all 4 shades that they have are meant for Indian skin tones. They have strong yellow undertones, which is what we Indians need. I seriously have nothing else to say other than the fact that I love this foundation. It is amazing. If you can find your shade in this foundation, I would say forget about any other foundation and get your hands on this one. This is amazing in terms of consistency, coverage, price, packaging. Everything is like 10 on 10 for this foundation. I use it so much, and I really love it. Studiowest, I think, is a very underrated brand. It is new, but I think since an Indian brand, we should be promoting it even more, and it does have some beautiful products. So yes, I love this foundation. I love this foundation. I love this foundation. So the last foundation that I've been really loving is the Loreal Infallible, and this has been really talked about as well, and I'm in the shade golden beige, 140, and this has again 30 ml of product. And I love the packaging except for the fact that it has like a glass bottle. I don't like glass bottles, but it does have a pump, which is amazing. I really like the consistency of this one. I feel like people from dry to normal to oily skin can use this, because this is not exactly mattifying, but this is not exactly dewy as well. It is somewhere in between of the two. Also has a beautiful coverage. It has full coverage, medium to full coverage, and it is buildable, which is quite amazing. This won't look cakey on you. Like 2 layers of this won't look cakey at all, so that is really amazing. This is like such a nice coverage. Also, this is super long lasting. I have not really tested for like 24 hours as it claims. The only con of this foundation is that it oxidizes, and it oxidizes quite a lot. So even though this shade golden beige is like a perfect match for me, it oxidizes and becomes like 1 shade darker for me. So I actually should have gone for 1 shade light, but for me this is like quite dark, and I have to mix it with other foundations because it oxidizes a lot. So if you are going for this foundation, I suggest that go to the store, like go to the L'Oreal counter, ask them to shade match you, and whatever shade they give you, ask them to swatch like 1 shade lighter on your hands. So just swatch the shade that they've given you that matches you exactly, swatch it, and then swatch the lighter shade right below it, and then tell them that I'm going to just come back, roam around for a bit, and then let it kind of dry and settle on your skin. Then see which one actually matches you once they have oxidized. So it might look like initially, no, this is not my color, but once it oxidizes, it might look like exactly what your color is. So I really love this foundation. If you are looking for a foundation that is full coverage and long lasting, this is the perfect choice. Yes guys, that's it. Those were my favorite foundations that I've been loving so much. Do let me know in the comment section below which is your favorite foundation. I would love to check out some new foundation. Please leave other video suggestions in the comment section below. I would love to do something that you guys want to see. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, then please give it a big thumbs up, and also please subscribe. And yes, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!